Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for Friday, April 1st. And we understand that the Bitcoin is kind of moving with the equities assets. So we're seeing that being sold off at the moment. With Bitcoin here, though, we're still looking for 5 waves to complete this structure to the upside here. So we'll take a closer look at that in a moment, but while we're on the bigger picture here, let's just have a look at the bigger picture possibilities here. So first of all, we've got this triangle pattern in play with an A, B, C, D, and then an A, B, C for the E wave here, and then we'd see the market move up from that point. It's also possible to have this as a running flat with wave 4 on this wave C here, and looking at this as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 to the upside and continuing to build to the upside. That's also possible. The other possibility here is having a deeper move here for this. Now let's just go to the weekly chart for this. We've seen this before, but where was that trend line? I think it was through there, but don't even need that. So in this case here, there's a reasonable case for looking at this as 1 and 2 here, and 3 and 4 and 5 finishing up here. We have made a new high, not by a lot though, but when you sort of think about it, sometimes wave 5 can be truncated and be smaller than the top of the third. Also too with Ethereum has pushed up quite high above this previous high here as well. So yeah, it's possible. So we need to look at this, and we can look at this as the A wave here, and then an A and a B and a C wave up here. So we still need one more little move up there into the 50%. So there would be some sort of relationship between this length and this length here. So it would bring us down into the 20,000 sort of area at that point. So we could look at it as wave 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 at this point. Oh, sorry, 1 and 2 of a bigger picture further back over here, sorry, as 1 and, where's my other wave 2 gone there? And then looking at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for 1 and 2, possibly even another wave 4 here, but we don't want to see it coming down that far, you know. Yeah, but anyway, either way, we'd still have 5 waves here, and then we would look for a turn back up that way. So that's possible. So instead of the triangle, it's possible to have a deeper move in here with 5 waves. And to be honest, we've got a bearish count for the US banks, and it would look a little bit like this from that high there as well. So I might even just bring that up actually. So we'll just have a look at Goldman's. I don't have it fully labeled on this particular chart, but you'll get the idea. So from the top up here, this is a kind of like a daily chart in a way, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the A wave, and we're looking for a B wave. It's struggling to get up there as a B wave, so we could even see it as more of a more bearish pattern playing out. But as a 5 wave structure, it sits quite well. There is a bit of an overlap from wave 4 to wave 1s in here, but because such a strong third wave here with gaps in it, really identifying it as a third wave, it's possible. So, but we could also have it as wave 1 and 2 here, and then wave 1 and 2, and then wave 1 and 2 here, and moving down into a bigger bearish pattern. But the fact is it being bearish, whichever way you look at it, is bearish, and at minimum would want to see a 5 wave structure move into this space here. So if you know, this low that we've been looking at here is really much the same low as we've been looking over here as well for this, slightly different, but oh no, I think the S&P 500 is pretty much the same. This is a weekly chart, so they've been rallying together, and they could drop together. Now let's go back to the intraday chart, or let's go back to our triangle pattern, which we've got that in 2 ways. We've got it on two different charts here. It doesn't make much difference. So we're looking for wave C here, and we're looking for, from this low here, we're looking for 5 waves up there from that point. So we're still short one move here. So on the intraday move, we were looking for, let's just get a bit more data in here to fill this backstop in here. So from wave B here, going up to wave C to our wave D here, I've got a 1 and 2 here and 3 and 4 here. It's probably not the case, but just looking at a more bullish pattern, if it emerges, well, that's fine. But from this low here, we've been looking up as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the third wave. The 38.2% retracement level for wave 4 is where the market is now, sitting on the 45. So look, as long as the 45 holds, then we could have one more move up into here for, well, let's, at this stage, we're going to move that more positive structure out of the way and look at wave 5 here, and of wave C, of wave D. That's what we've been looking for. It's possible that there's a chance that we could have wave 3 there, and then we would have wave 4 back here. It's something that we'll keep an eye on, but otherwise we'll just move into our A wave here, B wave and C wave. We'll shape that up and look at that in better light in due course. But the triangle pattern is quite a solid sort of pattern, but remember that we could also just come straight through of that in a deeper move coming down into the 20,000 area. So we need to be a bit mindful of that. So yeah, as far as everything goes, as long as the 45 doesn't become the retested resistance, then we'll look for one more move to the upside on this, and then we'll look at what type of pattern, we'll either get a wave 4 or wave A at that point, and we'll look at that in due course. It'll be kind of the same for a little bit. We'll either go back up here for wave 5 up here, or we'll only go a little way up for wave B, and then we'll come down for wave C. But this wave B here could also just be, for the deeper pattern coming down, could be a wave 2 there as well, so a deeper move down. So there's still a lot of work to do, and I know it's a little bit of a guessing game, but if we lay all the patterns out, then we can eliminate them one by one. So if this wave 4 doesn't produce wave 5 to the upside, well, then we can eliminate that impulse wave, and that's one down. Then we'll be left with 2 bearish patterns, the triangle pattern for wave 4 or the much deeper move down. So anyway, we just got to work through it. That's as simple as that, but that's where it all stands at the moment. So I will leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the weekend.